What's up everyone, my name is Perry, aka the Worldwide Ninja, and today you're in for a treat. I will be going to Moscow to audition for Ninja Warrior Russia Season 2 and hopefully get selected to compete on the show. First of all, the Russian production called me up and asked if I wanted to do an audition, and it's quite an investment to go to Moscow twice for the audition and if you get selected for filming as well. But then I asked myself, is it worth it? Worldwide Ninja? Well, the answer to that is obviously duh. So here we go.
Alright, so I am here at the audition location. We got some stuff over here in the background and this awesome poster for the interviews. Right now they're setting up everything. Registration is in about 10-15 minutes. That will take up an hour, so I got an hour to warm up. They do like physical tests, like you need to do a lache, pull-ups, sprints with push-up, and you need to jump as high as you can. I can show you right here. Smack those things. And the ones who have spun, that is the height you got.
So just a side note here, in order to move on to stage 2 of the audition, you needed to get 15 out of 20 points total.
After that, you need to do a course run, basically a ring swing to the cargo net. You go under, you take the mini tram to the rope, you touch the top, jump down, you do the 5 steps-ish, then you flip this gigantic tire 4 times, then you run up to the balance beam, you walk over it to this side, and then you crawl under it to the black mat, and then ring toss pegboard.
And in order to move on to stage 3, you needed to be in the top 15 fastest clears with the least amount of fails.
I just signed up and I am number 42. It's pretty funny how you get these numbers and they're all sweaty and stinky and stuff, but well, you know what, it's just part of Ninja Warrior. Can't keep it, that's too bad though. I kind of wanted to have it. And the sun, I mean, look at this weather. This is not the snow you would expect or the bears walking around.
I couldn't believe it myself, but in stage 1 I managed to get 15 points, which got me through to stage 2. In stage 2 I managed to clear all obstacles except the last one, but it was enough to end up in the top 15, getting me through to stage 3. In stage 3 you had to go back and forth as many times you could on a set of nunchucks with a time limit of 40 seconds. I managed to get 7. On the other side of the audition location there was this amazing Team Ninja Warrior course set up for all the competitors, and it was also an amazing event for many people in Russia. Sadly, I couldn't go compete on this course because I had to catch my flight back home after my audition round. 3 weeks later. I am super excited to tell you guys that I've been invited to compete on Ninja Warrior Russia Season 2.
Guess what I have? So the reason why I was so relieved getting my passport and visa today is because 3 years ago I went to China for China vs. the World on a Ninja Warrior course there. My visa got declined twice in a row, and on the day of my departure, 3 hours before my flight I could pick it up, I rushed to the embassy with my dad. He took me there and then dropped me off at the airport, and I caught my flight just in time, so pretty happy I got it now.
You know what, since I have my passport and visa, let's just go to Russia again in this video and see how I would do on the qualifying round.
I went through nothing to declare, and yes, I got picked. So I had to open it up. They were doing a quick search and everything was good. Of course I got nothing to hide, only some Dutch candy. They probably wanted some, but that's for the Russian production. Alright, the adventures continue. Oh my god, it was so busy in the metro. People were getting home from work. As soon as I wanted to try and get in, the door shut. My suitcase was stuck, it started driving. So I pulled my suitcase out, had to wait for the next train, which was only a few seconds later, but still, what an experience, guys. Getting ready for some good night's sleep because tomorrow morning I need to be at this station. It's about a 15-minute walk, I think. I hope so. Otherwise I'll be too late and I don't want to be late. I don't like to be late. Alright, I'm at the location. I don't see any bus. I see a lot of buses, but not something with Ninja. So I have to make a phone call now. Where is it? The bus isn't here. It's 10 minutes late. No worries. But I found it. Look at this.
Hi guys.
Yes.
In the stillness somewhere above.
I'm very excited now. I'm walking in now.
Hello.
Yes, как дела? Хорошо, братан. Alright, so I am at the warm-up area and in a few minutes we're going to do a course walkthrough with all the rules. The testers will demonstrate an obstacle once. This is how it looks like. I think it's pretty cool.
По-настоящему хочу испытать себя и посмотреть, смогу ли я достичь полной победы и получить титул чемпиона ниндзя.
Alright, so I'm now at the starting platform. I yell Sasuke, and I do this because it gets rid of my fears and I am just in the zone. Alright, so I'm now on the floating steps, and this obstacle is fairly easy. You just need to make sure you're at the end of each step, so that the distance between the two steps are much closer to each other. I had a game plan before I started the second obstacle, which is called the Ring of Fire. And in the show on Team Ninja Warrior from America, you see them lifting the ring up before it gets in between those things right there, and sliding down, lifting it up again before it gets there, and then jumping off. So I thought to myself, oh, that looks easy. Well, it was not. As you can see, I'm stuck in the first one. It was horrible. I got stuck in the second one and I was going crazy in my mind. My third jump, oh my god. And then I got to the end, I was like, oh yes, I could just easily take a big swing and get off. But no, sadly not. You can see me laughing right there because I'm actually thinking at this moment, what have I done? You know, I feel the crowd yelling my name, they're supporting me, and the competitors as well. And on the right side is the production, the cameras and the casting crew. They're like rooting for you, and you can just feel them having that moment of, oh no, here he goes into the water. So I was hanging there for at least a minute, maybe two. And here we go. I found the platform, pushed off with my foot. I didn't slide back, and I managed to jump off. My mind was all over the place. So I had to reset myself, get ready. Here we go. Tuck, 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 tuck. That was good. The reason why I stand on the trampoline is to kind of have a gauge of how far is the bar I'm actually jumping to. I mean, yes, I could have run into the trampoline, jumped to the bar straight away, which is a pretty smart move. But when I was doing the obstacle before, I kind of felt like I just wanted to get to the end platform instead of thinking about the next obstacle. So that is why I decided to just stand on the trampoline and check out how far the bar is, step back, and then make the jump for it. So that distance was pretty decent, and the jump to the TikTok was also very good. If you just make a good swing, you will be fine. And I didn't want to jump off on my first swing because, you know, if you mess up, you mess up. So I just took an extra swing here and there. So now I am on to the clacker, and this obstacle is very, very pumpy, seriously. But I forgot to do something when I was on the obstacle. Ooh, I almost got you there, right? So I kind of forgot with my left hand to put my thumb around the handle. So it was like this instead of this. And the impact was pretty tough, but also my arms were already pumped from the second obstacle as I was hanging on that ring of fire. So my hand just slid off. Luckily, I had my thumb around with my right arm, and this is also my strongest arm. So, you know, I managed to save myself, get back on it, and then I realized, all right, put the thumb around. Come on, Perry, don't make this silly mistake. So, yeah, I managed to continue this obstacle. Get a nice swing before the dismount and jump off. So I decided to just go for it, run up. It's not the cleanest because I was just recovering from a shoulder injury, but I managed to pull myself up, push that button. I dodged a lot of bullets during this round, and luckily I'll be going to the semi-finals.
So I'm through to the semi-finals, which is in 2 days. And yeah, I mean, Mama Doriyama still awaits me.
2 days later. So the only way to advance is if you are in the top 4 furthest fastest. Now I knew the course was going to be difficult, but also the competitors are at a super high level in Russia. Therefore I made the calculations that a few people are gonna fall on the course and a handful of people are gonna clear the course. Therefore I needed to clear the course, not only just pushing the button, but in a fast time, and that is exactly what my game plan was. I've got the laser focus on, and this is the make or break it moment. So I got sweaty hands right there, so I made sure that they're all nice and dry before jumping to the tire swing. And I was doing an under grab and top grab. This technique works, under grab works as well, but I just like to put it like this. Oh my god, the sonic curve to rope. Now I have to stop you right here and explain something, because my game plan was to one step them, jump to the rope and get to the end platform. Fairly simple. But when I was getting closer towards the first step, I realized that the steps are too far apart for my game plan, for my body, as I thought. So I was like, okay, what do I do now? So I started using something else. The two-step technique. Yep, it's kind of awkward, but hey, I cleared the obstacle, right? So, phew. I didn't stop there. I went straight into the salmon ladder, made sure that every jump is correct and safe, not take any risk with going pop, pop, pop. I've seen many people fall there, and then get to the helix and just use two hands, reach, match, and go, go, go. You have to be fast on this. You will get pumped, so you need to go, go, go. After that, it's jumping off, getting straight to the spider climb, and I made sure my shoes are dry because people before me fell somewhere at the helix, making the course a little bit wet. So I wanted to make sure that my shoes were dry enough, getting through the hole and pushing the button, which was fantastic. And it seems I had the fastest time of my entire semi-final round, which is great because that puts me at a later spot on stage 1 finals. Thank you so much for watching. My road to total victory continues on, and next week you'll see me competing on the grand finale of Ruski Ninja. If you haven't subscribed already, you still can. It's free. Enjoy your weekend, never give up on your dreams. Should I even say it, or will you this time hit the beat?